Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing the thing you've been searching for has never actually been absent. Not hidden in another city, not waiting in a future achievement, not concealed within another person's love or approval. What if the very sense of something missing was the only thing that was ever truly missing? Breathe with me for a moment. Feel the weight of your shoulders as you sit here, listening. How many mornings have you risen with that quiet ache, that subtle whisper saying, "When I finally have this, I'll be whole"? When the relationship deepens, when the bank account grows, when the body changes, when the mind finally quiets. We chase these horizons like thirsty travelers in a desert, only to find that each new oasis dissolves into another stretch of sand. The illusion is masterful. I'll be happy when. This is the human trance. We are born into a world that teaches us lack. From the earliest years, we learn to measure ourselves against what we do not yet possess. The mind becomes a restless architect, constantly building future palaces where peace will finally reside. Yet every time we arrive, the same voice returns, already pointing toward the next horizon. Desire itself begins to feel like identity. Without it, who would we be? So we cling, we overthink, we rehearse conversations that haven't happened and mourn losses that haven't yet occurred. We carry emotional baggage like sacred relics, old wounds, betrayals, versions of ourselves we refuse to release, because letting them go would mean stepping into the vast unknown of the present. And in this constant reaching, something tender gets lost. The ego steps forward as the great protector, promising control. If I just manage this better, if I become more, if I perfect myself, then I won't be hurt again. But control is a beautiful lie. The more tightly we grip life, the more it slips through our fingers. Relationships fracture under the weight of expectation. Joy evaporates when we try to possess it. Even our spiritual search can become another form of chasing, another when, dressed in sacred clothing. We meditate to fix ourselves. We read the books to finally arrive. We follow the teachers hoping they will hand us the missing piece. All the while, the present moment waits patiently, like an old friend sitting quietly beside us, never raising its voice, never demanding to be noticed. Close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Feel the gentle rise and fall. This breath, right now, not the breath of yesterday's regret or tomorrow's anxiety. This one. Can you sense the quiet intelligence living here? Beneath the noise of thought, there is a field of awareness that has never lacked anything. It watched you fall in love. It watched you shatter. It held you through every dark night and every radiant dawn. It does not judge the mess of your mind. It does not need you to be different. It simply is. This is the great turning, not an achievement but a remembering. The psychological lack we feel is not a flaw, it is the echo of separation. We forgot that we are not the seeker, but the space in which seeking arises. We forgot that wholeness was never something to attain, but the ground we've been standing on all along. Think of the ocean. Every wave believes it is separate, crashing towards some distant shore, desperate to become something more. Yet the ocean remains untouched, holding every wave without effort. You are not the wave, you are the ocean. There is a profound relief in this seeing. The endless search softens. The stories of not enough begin to lose their grip. Emotional baggage that once felt so heavy reveals itself as clouds passing through a vast sky. You don't have to fix every thought. You don't have to heal every wound before you are allowed to rest. The healing is not in the fixing, but in the loving awareness that already sees the wound and holds it gently. Overthinking slows down, not because you forced it, but because you stopped feeding it with belief. The need for control relaxes into a deep trust in what is. Disconnection dissolves as you realize you were never truly separate from life itself. And here in this space, something miraculous happens. Ordinary moments begin to shine with quiet wonder. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of rain against the window, the way your body carries you through the day without you having to command every heartbeat. Gratitude arises not as a practice, but as a natural flowering. You still have goals, dreams, and desires, but they no longer define you. They move through you like birds across the sky. You chase nothing, yet you move with more passion and clarity than ever before. Because now you are not running toward fulfillment, you are moving from it. The treasure was never at the end of the journey, it was the awareness walking the path. Let these words settle into your bones. You are already whole. Nothing is missing. The life you have been waiting to live is the one you are living right now, in this breath, in this moment, in this beautiful, imperfect, sacred presence that you are. You are not lacking. You are not behind anyone. You are the vast field of awareness in which all things arise and dissolve. And in this moment, you are enough. You have always been enough. Carry this truth with you today. When the mind begins its old stories, smile gently and return to the breath. Return to the knowing. The search is over. You are home.